If you guys haven't watched this video, I suggest you watch this now before watching this one, because if you watch this one, then you probably won't understand what happened to Cheer Bear. Anyways, enjoy. Previously on Film and Kid Show's crossover, after Diesel 10 was sent to the scrapyard when he left the carnage of Cheer's body, Thomas breaks down emotionally and wanted to go back home after seeing Cheer Bear die. Minnie Mae Hopkins, the girl who owns the central station, went into Cheer Bear's office and comforts Thomas, and since she told him that she'll take over Cheer's job. Now, let's see how well Minnie can do in Cheer Bear's office while being a principal and being a nurse at the same time. Hey, I just came from season 2 of Film and Kid Show's crossover coming in 2027 hopefully. Anyways, this series is a little outdated, so most of the time you'll see me use new models that I made, especially the old ones too. So, let's make this episode count! Go Film and Kid Show's crossover!
Hey dude, how was your weekend? Pretty good. I didn't really do much, but I'm sure it'll still be better than this class. Yeah, I know, there's nothing else to do here. Well, other than watch Greg turn into an academic beast, but you know. Yeah, it's crazy, he knows literally everything. It's not just that, it's the fact that there's literally nobody else in the school that comes close to being as smart as him. It's like they made him in a lab or something. I presume you're talking about me, Simon. Greg, you startled me, what are you doing? Sorry, I was just preparing for the yearly academic decathlon coming up. I was practicing my element of surprise. I don't think you need that for the decathlon. And I think if you did, you wouldn't need to prepare for it like that. Regardless, I can't leave any room for error. I've been studying for 2 weeks straight to capture my 5th consecutive title. And if I can do that, my name will be remembered in the history books! Why's that? Because it'll boost your ego even more? No, actually, because it'll be a new school record for most academic decathlon titles. Oh wow, there's actually history books. Anyway, I'm studying hard, as usual, but I don't foresee any surprises coming my way. Okay, class, take your seats. Now, before we begin, I have an announcement. As of this semester, we will have a new student in this class. Now, I expect you all to treat him with the same kindness and respect that you would treat each other. Greg, you especially might want to be friends with him because, well, he's actually a super genius like you. A what? There's gonna be 2 of them? Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to our new student, Cornelius! Hello, everyone. I am so excited to get acclimated to this new learning environment. I hope this classroom facilitates a space for intellectual growth and stimulation. Please hit me with the rock. Well, that's really nice, Cornelius. Now, why don't you take a seat next to Greg over there? I'm sure you guys will get along very well. Now, class, for our first question, who can tell me, without using a calculator, what is 563 divided by 7? Oh, I know! It's 80.428571428.9! Aha! A rookie mistake, Cornelius. I guess there's only room for one super genius at this school. Actually, Greg, I hate to do this, but, Cornelius is actually right. Huh? The last digit of that answer is 6, not 9. Well, like the biblical tale, it appears that David has slain Goliath. I think I'm gonna vomit. I think I'm gonna vomit. Greg, I thought you'd be happy about this. I mean, there's finally someone in the class that's a lot like you. No, dude, don't you get it? There's finally another super genius in the school. And if he's anything like Greg, he might have a chance of winning the decathlon title. Now, class, I want you to take out that packet from last time and continue to work on it. Greg and Cornelius, can I speak to you two privately? Now, I have something very important that I want to talk to you about. Well, Greg, you already know this, but I'm hosting the academic decathlon coming up this year, and Cornelius, as you can imagine, Greg is our reigning 4-time champion. But, given your vast intellect, I figured, you know, maybe you should enter the competition. What? Oh, goody! I think it would be a great way to shake up the tournament. You being a last-minute entrant and all, what do you say? I would love to, Mr. Teacher, sir. Sir? I like that. Anyway, here's a registration form. Just fill this out and send it into the office by the end of the day, and you're good to go. Listen to me, Cornelius. I've won the academic decathlon title 4 times, and I'll be darned if you stand in the way of me breaking a school record. Oh, Gregory.
Do you really think you're a challenge for me? You better hit them books, because I'm coming for you. I'm coming hard. Pause.
Great googly moogly. If I wanted to beat Cornelius, I need to study extra hard to the library! Are you sure it's a good idea to sneak into the library after it's closed? Dude, I have to. I gotta return this book. It's already overdue. When'd you take it out? 5 years ago.
Oh no!
Bruh. Oh my bruh.
All right, enough. Where's that bobby pin that I gave you so I can... It's open. Quadratic formula. JD Salinger. Smallpox. Right? Be gone! I am not worthy of human interaction! Dude, relax. It's just us. We were gonna break in here to return a book, but it looks like you already beat us to it. Oh, I'm sorry, Simon. It's just that ever since that Cornelius kid came here, I've been stressing out about the decathlon. I've never met anyone as smart as me. If I make just one tiny mistake, I could kiss that 5th consecutive title goodbye. Listen, man, relax. Look, I know you're stressed out about this, but if you keep worrying, you're more likely to make a mistake. When's the decathlon? Tomorrow? Oh, that's not a lot of time. Okay, how about this? I'll help you, all right? We'll gather all the flashcards that you got strewn out over here, and we can do a lightning round, okay? It'll be fast, short and sweet, like the album, huh? Short and sweet? The Sabrina Carpenter album? You don't know what I'm talking about? I only listen to classical music. Something Greg doesn't know. That's a shocker. Hey, do you think you could return this while I go study with Greg? Yeah, sure. Where am I supposed to return it to? I don't normally go... Hey, wait! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the school's annual academic decathlon. I'm your host for the event, and we're all so delighted to get this underway. Without further ado, let the competition begin! Hey, did you study with Greg? Yeah, we found a spot behind the school after the janitor kicked us out of the library. I think he's ready. You're gonna be on your phone for the whole competition? I already know the finals is gonna be Greg vs. Cornelius. What's the point in watching? Oh, come on, man. You can't say that. I mean, what if there's a dark horse at the last minute? Like who? Doug? Okay, Doug, your question is, how many faces does a cube have?
Faces, huh? Okay, let's see. Well, there's a happy face, a sad face, probably an angry face. Got all those corners on it. Does a grouchy face count as an angry face? I don't know. It's an important question.
No, Doug, that's not it. That's wrong.
Oh. Could you tell me the right answer so I could get it right?
No, Doug, that's not how it works. You're out. You're eliminated.
What does that mean?
Just go home.
Okay.
Point taken. Just call me when the finals start. And we are now at the finals of the academic decathlon in what is sure to be a nail-biter. We have the newcomer, the last-minute entrant Cornelius versus the reigning 4-time champion Greg. Now, gentlemen, before we begin, let me explain the rules. You will both be answering separate questions. The first person to get a question wrong will be out, and the other person will be declared the winner. Are we ready? Ready! Then let the championship round begin! John Quincy Adams, 1812, 47, Stephen Hawking, Battle of Waterloo, Fahrenheit 451, Heptagon, the Cold War, Poland, Mother Teresa! It is currently 99 to 99. Not a single question has been answered wrong, and goodness gracious, we're down to our last question. Because we clearly didn't prepare for you two to be so intelligent, this question will be answered sudden death style, so the first person to buzz in and answer correctly will win. If both or neither of you give a correct answer, well, then I don't know what I'll do. I really don't know. It all comes down to this. It's time to take my rightful place in this school. Oh man, I can't watch. Dude, it's a decathlon. You'll be fine. The category is music. Yes! I sure hope he asks about the Baroque era, or Stravinsky's The Rite of Spring. No. Music is my weakest subject. Cornelius has this in the bag.
Get ready to taste second place, Gregory.
Ah, Cornelius. That's actually one of the song titles. You must know this, because the question is, which 2024 pop album features tracks such as Taste, Please, 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 and Espresso? Huh? Oh no. Greg. I forgot to study modern music. Greg. So no one's gonna buzz in? Alright, time to retire from this job. Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter! Ladies and gentlemen, for the 5th consecutive year in a row, your academic decathlon champion, Greg! Greg, you did it! I mean, I knew you could do it, but you still did it! Thank you, Simon. You really helped me when I needed it the most.
How did you know the answer to that last question? I thought you only listened to classical music.
Well, after Simon made that reference in the library, I was curious. So after our study session, I decided to go home and look over everything again while listening to the album on repeat.
And I was really happy to help, man. And, dude, you made history! You just broke a school record! That's insane!
Yes. Congratulations indeed, Gregory. That was quite a spectacular performance. But I'll be back next year. And I swear, nay, I vow, that next year's academic decathlon will yield a different result!
Yeah, about that. I just received word from the school board that because this year's competition ran ostensibly long, there will be no more academic decathlons for the foreseeable future. Great job, guys. You ruined the one thing about my job that I actually enjoy.
What?